Do you know what this is? Because if you see this and it's actively being used in a house, like run fast. This is knob and tube wiring. Here is the old light switch. And you can see that knob and tube running all along the ceiling in this garage. Now, luckily, this knob and tube is no longer being used and has been replaced with this white electrical, which is called Romex, and that's what's feeding all of the lights now. Knob and tube wiring is the early electrical system that was most common in the 1880s to about the 1930s, and then it was pretty quickly phased out because it's very dangerous. Even though the wires do have some sort of insulation, it's usually pretty worn at this point because it is so old, and it is a huge fire risk. Now, if knob and tube exists like here, but is no longer being used, you don't have any problem with it. You don't have to worry about it because like while the knobs and tubes are still there, there's no electricity running through them because they've been replaced by the Romex cables. So if you are looking at a house that is built in the late 1800s, early 1900s, you definitely want to make sure that Romex, which is this white type of wire, has been replaced instead of the knob and tube. Because if knob and tube is still active, you have a huge fire risk on your hands. Now, luckily, this was phased out in the 1940s, so it's pretty rare that it is still active in any house, but it's definitely something that you should think about, especially if you're considering buying an older property.